here we go. See if we get some notifications. And then we're going to talk about this mysterious white powder. Hope you guys are getting enough of your psyops of the Charlie Kirk thing. If you repeat the lie loud enough and long enough, it becomes the truth. There's so much weird stuff going on with this. I don't even know what to tell you. Okay, I'm going to do a deep dive on Mrs. Kirk, Erica, because it's creepy.
There, I got a notification.
Notification, she got one. Boom, here we go.
There, I got it.
All right, turn down the volume, turn down the volume, turn down the volume. All right, what's going on with this here? All right, there we go.
Hi, everyone.
Mysterious white powder. We're not waiting for anybody to show up. They can watch the replay. People want the information and get right into it.
Well, we can say hi. I'd like to say hi to everyone.
Get up and just say your hi's then.
I want to say hello. Hello, everyone. Gina and Derek and Tanya and Sandy and Deb. Yes. Don't rush it too much.
Get into it. People complained about it last week too. Even sent me a special email.
Well, a lot of people like to say hi. I like to
We're
say
saying
hi.
hi. Hi, hello, and how are ya? Let's roll. Kim says, let's roll. What's with this mysterious white powder showing up, y'all? It's hitting mailboxes. Maybe if you're conservative. Hold on, let me get this thing muted here.
How come it's so like dark looking?
Because it's getting to be nighttime outside. But we don't have fancy studios. We're just me and you and a dog named Boo. All right, you guys. I'm serious about you guys. I know how you're enjoying the PsyOp show. This is one for the history books, y'all. One for the history books. The normies are swallowing this thing hook, line, and sinker. The story is not good. Like it's, full of holes, full of nonsense. And like I said, I'm going to do a video about Erica and her creepy stuff going on.
Sue says the white powder in the mail is a copycat from 30 years ago.
Right, the copycat from 30 years ago. I knew that would resonate with some of you folks. And once we show you guys what's going on with this stuff, I don't know. We'll just see what happens.
Oh, Karen says she got the ceremonial green tea or the matcha.
Matcha.
Yum, yum.
Yes, we do have matcha tea. All of our teas at the Missouri Tea Company are medicinal, and they are good for you. Stacy has her women's conference coming up, y'all. It's right around the corner. If you want to get tickets, there's a few left. homesteadinglifeconference.com. Hit the women's conference tab.
Yes, I was going through getting all the food and everything aligned and doing a lot of stuff like that today. So
Yep.
Making sure all the speakers are all ready to do their thing and kind of organizing everything. So it should be really cool, talking everything about our health, and it should be a
Health, nutrition.
life-changing experience.
Yes.
For everyone
People
who comes.
cried last time. I remember all the years you've been doing it. People really get to find their inner self.
Oh, and Teresa made the ABC salad. It's very good. Apples, beets, and carrots. It's amazing. You can find that. I did a video on that one, so you can find that. You can look for that off Guru Doug and Stacy. ABC slaw, ABC salad.
Oh my gosh, y'all! Seriously, the psyops on this Charlie Kirk thing. Now they want statues of him in Washington D.C. They're going to have a special day. I mean, this is the wildest thing we've ever seen. A lot of people had no idea who he was until that day. That's the weirdest thing about it, right? So they're making him out like he's some national treasure. This is all being pushed way too hard and way too fast, by the way. They're just not looking at any other possibilities of a shooter. The guy's, never actually said he did it. He's saying actually that he didn't do it. They're keeping him shut up. This reeks of JFK assassination and why they took out Lee Harvey Oswald, who was connected to the CIA, by the way. And then they killed him before the whole story could get out. I mean, I hope you guys can see all this stuff. I also follow a gal who is part of MK Ultra, and she talks out about this stuff. That's one reason why they shot Reagan. If you didn't notice that after Reagan got shot, he was a different person, and other people were running his stuff. This stuff is so deep, the average normal person cannot comprehend it, nor do they even really want to, just to be honest with you, okay? Nor do they even want to, just to be honest with you, okay? They just want to surface level dwell, and they just want to feel the emotions of it all. And they got this religious hook in you. This stuff is so deep, so deep. And I'm going to do a deep dive on Erica and all of her creepy connections and some weird things that are going on with her. And I'll try to get that done this week. And if you guys are interested in an 11-acre homestead to rent, you guys could email me at growinginfaithfarm@gmail.com. and we can just leave your number. I'll call you. I've called several people. I have more people to call, and we're going to start wrapping this thing up. It's an off the homestead, like serious off grid, no joke. So you'll be living here doing your thing. All right. All right, now we're going to get into what's going on with this powder. Stacy's going to do most of the talking tonight. I will be reading questions and interrupting her often. So get over it and just know that it's going to happen. Okay? It's just how it is. Oh, somebody got an 1828 dictionary today. And if you guys don't have a book, it's called Black's Law. You should get that book. It's a very good book. I have it in our library. I'll show you what it looks like.
Hey, and Christy, now think about it. You know, it's starting, the days are getting shorter. Christy just made the fire cider last week. So just remember a lot of the stuff that we talk about for, health purposes and to build our own little homemade pharmacy, like the garlic and honey, fermented honey and garlic. You need to do that because it's going to take a little bit for it to do its thing. You can't just make it and it'll be ready. It needs to sit at least a month, but 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, it gets more and more medicinal. The fire cider is going to need to sit a month or so. So start doing some of these things now before you need it, because that's what you need to have it ready to go. So if you need it in
Where's my book? What's back here for the longest time? What'd you do with it?
No, it's next door.
Next door?
I think so, yeah. It's next door. It's always been there. No, it's always up there. But I think you took it. I think it's next door. Because you were doing it when you did class. You did it when you did university, I think you used it. Oh, Black's Law.
Okay, let me go look over there. You guys chat with Stacy just for a minute. And seriously, we're going to get into this story.
Yeah, he's going to go get the Black Laws dictionary. It's very good. And it's actually a blue book. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve. Thanks for being moderators. And she put up my ABC salad. Yeah, it's so delicious. If you guys, and it looks absolutely beautiful. So if anyone's looking for like a cool little side salad that you want to put on the table for Thanksgiving or, the holidays, it's excellent because you're going to shred some beets. So you have that red, and then you have carrots, which is the orange, and then the carrot, ABC, apples, beets, and carrots. And then you put your apples in there. And then you can put some parsley in there with some maple syrup and some lemon juice, and you just grate it up there, and it's so yummy and it looks beautiful. So that's something that you guys might want to look at. And she put it up there, actually, the link to it. You guys are quick. All right. What about there's a down the street from where we were, because we've been having a lot of rain. We got almost 3 inches of rain here, I guess yesterday, the day before. We get a lot of rain, but we really needed it. And then there was a house down the way here, and the roof blew off. So we had some big, big wind. See, Slappy says your interruptions actually help Stacy because I have a tendency of getting off track. I do. It takes me a long time to get around to what I'm going to talk about.
All right, so this is the Black's Law Dictionary. You guys, I have to understand we are operating under color of law, and this is the Black's Law Dictionary, and everyone should have a copy. Okay? It's very important for you to understand what's going on here. We are operating under color of law. Black's Law Dictionary will help you understand this truth. Okay?
And then Life and Stick says after you open the fire cider, does it need to be refrigerated? No, it's very shelf stable. So it's perfectly fine because of the apple cider. And then some people will just do it with apple cider, but then some people will add honey to it. So either way, they'll both be preserved. So they're fine.
All right, here we go. We're going to get into this powder that's showing up, okay? This is hitting mailbox across the country. All right, inside of this pouch here is this white powder. Let me see if I can show it to you guys.
Here, I'm going to do something. Ready?
Gotta be careful with that, right?
Yes.
Hold on. No. We just put it on this here.
No.
Yeah, just a little bit. I don't know, y'all. That's what it looks like right there.
Okay, bring it over here.
Showing up in mailboxes. Can you see it?
Yeah, you can see it.
All right.
Here, give it back to me. See?
Oh my gosh! What? No! Don't do it! Don't do it! Okay, y'all.
Open your mouth.
I'm scared of it.
You're supposed to eat it. Don't put it on your teeth right now. You can eat it.
You just did that.
I put it in my.
I don't want you shoving your finger in. I don't even know what you're doing.
I'm married
with that
to you.
finger. Okay, y'all. Tonight, like we talked about last week, we're going to talk about this white powder. We're slowly starting to get it out to you guys. And when we're done with this video, it's going to be like, holy smokes. This is like one of those other things that they've hidden from you that could actually improve your health, your well-being, your nutrition, your longevity, your teeth, your gums, some other stuff, your eyes, your hair, your bones. It fixes your face if you got a bunch of wrinkles. It regenerates collagen, treats acne, blemishes, rosacea, eczema, reduces skin ulcers, mesothelioma. Say it again, melasma, what is it?
Melasma,
rosacea,
pigmentation.
Just
let me just be quiet. I'll talk.
Prevents skin aging and deterioration, minimizes fine lines, wrinkles, and sagging, repairs sun-damaged skin and scars, stimulates skin fibroblasts, lightens dark patches and age spots. A lot of you guys probably have that, and this could help with that. Shrinks large pores, increases elasticity, tightens and firms the skin, treats sallow skin, dry patches and red blotches, protects against harmful UV rays, strengthens hair follicles, promotes hair growth, whitens teeth. Stacy's been using it too. She's like, how's my teeth look? They actually did whiten up. Prevents receding gums and gum disease. Just some of the things that this thing helps with, okay? Softens and firms the skin, enhances skin tone and complexion, minimizes premature aging. Studies find that pearl powder repairs DNA damaged skin cells. If you guys ordered this already, we were waiting for the labels to get here. And so actually they were supposed to be here today, but they will be here. And then we're going to get this out to you guys. I'm leaving a link for you guys right here at our store if you want to get this pearl powder. This is the seawater.
Just hold on.
Pearl powder.
I'm supposed to talk, so just wait.
I'm just setting the stage.
We have this product that I've been wanting, and we've been doing a lot of researching from sourcing and all this kind of stuff, where we're getting the seawater pearl powder because it's a superfood. It's a food. So I like to get things that are considered foods, and they're not synthetic. So it comes from nature.
Natural.
So
very natural.
The pearl powder is just done by pulverizing pearls into like a nano-sized powder. So it's very highly absorbable.
Yes.
And the thing that's amazing about the pearl powder is it is loaded in so many types of nutritives. You know, when we're talking about your calcium, so you're getting loads of calcium in it, great for your bone and your muscle health, as well as zinc. You have magnesium. It's good for your blood sugar, your heart, your muscles, your nerves. Selenium, helping with your adrenals, immune function. You have your copper. A lot of people, copper is needed for your hair. So a lot of times, you know, the hairs get thin out because you're losing minerals. So it also helps with copper. It helps with your red blood cells. And I was talking about zinc. Zinc is also good for your healing, wound healing. It's also wonderful for wounds. Some ulcerations, if you have mouth ulcerations or also skin ulcerations, it's helpful for that. It helps with your digestion. Let me think. Oh, and then the other thing that's amazing about it is loaded in silica. And many of us really need silica because it's crucial for your skin, your nails, your hair. Just incredible. You can find so many really cool studies and things that it's done with the pearl powder and how awesome it is, because when you look at, like, I don't recommend anyone taking calcium by itself because it's just like taking, you know, you're just eating up rocks. But see, when you look at something that has all these nutrition, it also has over 18 amino acids and 7 essential amino acids, which are like the building blocks. So it is like a powerhouse. And so what's cool about it is you're getting them all together. So when you are ingesting it or using it topically, it's going to really, everything works together. So it's very highly absorbable and the body knows what's going in and you're taking it. Like you can put it in juice, you can put it in coffee, you can put it in tea, you can put it in smoothies. You can sprinkle it on your food. It has no taste at all whatsoever. It's a very, very fine powder. And I mean, I just love it. You know, you can use it in so much. And I can't tell you the testimonies. A lot of us have been, I've been using it, but we kind of sourced it and found a really good seawater pearl powder that's been, it's got COAs, certificate of authenticity, and all these studies. It's done immaculately, how they raise them, basically the way they get the pearls, and then they can take them out and they put so they don't kill the oysters or anything. They'll put them back in like another nucleus so they can keep growing.
And it's
these
kosher,
pristine
y'all.
waters.
This is kosher stuff you can get. Medicinal benefits of pearl powder. Research has proven that pearl powder can help overcome health problems, especially related to lifestyle-associated diseases such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, obesity, cancer. Ooh, did I say that? Epilepsy, skin diseases. Pearl has also been used to treat palpitations and ulcer diseases. In the days of old, pearls were used as medicine to cure insanity and other physical ailments. We might need extra pearl powder right now.
Here's the one thing. This has been used. They've used it in Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years.
In fact, Charles VI of France used to consume crushed pearls to cure his mental health issues. See, all these leading people, all these presidents and kings, all had mental health issues. Crushed to ultrafine powder, pearls have been wide array of medicinal properties that calm and quiet our hearts, accelerate the healing of many skin conditions, wounds, burns, balances hormones, and maximizes brain health. That's why most people don't know about this stuff.
So the thing
Pearl powder stimulates restoration and growth of connective tissues, including tendons, ligaments, and the layer of fibrous tissues that also surround the skin. Muscles and organs. Pearl powder helps you recover from injuries, strained muscles, and tensions more quickly. Today, research has confirmed what many people have known for centuries, that the healing properties of pearl powder are real.
So the one thing that was really, I read over and over and over and over about the pearl powder is how it does really help calm the mind and the nervous system, helping with the brain. It was kind of cool. So it also helps because you're going to get the calcium and magnesium and all those things working together. It helps for sleep too. And the thing that's really cool about this, it's very potent, so you don't need a lot. Like 1/4 of a teaspoon is it. Like if you're going to take it internally with, a drink or however, because remember, this is just basically like a food source. The other way that I think is just so awesome is basically it's a powder. You can put a little bit on your toothbrush, and if you make your own tooth powder or toothpaste, or if you buy your toothpaste, you could just put the pearl powder on there, start brushing, and then go ahead and get your toothpaste or tooth powder and then brush your teeth. And then that way you're going to get it, because basically what the tooth powder does is it's remineralizing your teeth. It's helping your bones get stronger. So it's great for people, for your bones, helping your bones get strong. Your teeth are going to get stronger, as well as, let's say, if there's anything going on in the teeth, if there's any decay or anything, that it could help with that as well. So that's totally cool, as well as it's going to help whiten the teeth, which it definitely does that. Because I can tell you, so many people have just come back and are talking about it. Now, the one thing that I just absolutely love about it is there's countless, what's the word I want to use when they say something's good?
Don't you? If you start asking me, I'm going to start
just say
reading
what
my
that
stuff. I have no idea.
So
other medical benefits.
No,
include...
stop, shut up. So the other thing is your eyesight. So the one thing that this has helped me tremendously with is with my eyes. So people have talked about helping with cataracts, glaucoma, myopia, seeing clear. All these things have to do with the eye, because basically over time what happens is we're not eating well enough. So your eyes take tons of nutrition. So basically by getting a little castor oil. So what I'll do is I'll get a little bit of the powder, like here.
We have lots of testimonials, y'all.
So here's a, like I put a little powder. Oh, it fell off.
Oh my
goodness. Powder on my fingers like so. Then I'll put like a drop or so of castor oil. Then I'll rub my fingers together, and then I'll rub just a little bit under my eyes and over my eyes. And then that way it'll absorb into the skin, and it's going to give you that beautiful, wonderful nutrition from the pearls into your eyesight, into your eye and your eyeball.
And it could help with dementia. That's what it says. Pearl powder has been used to treat rashes and boils, improves memory, regulate the immune system, calm and strengthen the heart, alleviate fear, which you need a double dose, frustration and anger, stimulated blood circulation, promotes healthy cholesterol levels, increases bone density, accelerates healing of trauma, facilitates gastric and duodenal ulcers. Yep, and stops bleeding. In addition, pearl powder has been known to resist diabetes, cancer, and harmful effects of radiation, tranquilizes the nerves, expels sputum,
Beautiful.
Yep. Stop diarrhea, fever, tuba. Y'all, listen to all this stuff.
But see, here's the other thing.
Detoxifies the body, maintains normal blood pressure, and science just discovered through testing that it improves IQ. Y'all, you better give this to your friends.
And this stuff is it's so wonderful when they talk about there's a lot of studies about the anti-aging of it and how it can help repair the skin.
I'm gonna read about eyesight next.
It boosts. I already talked about that.
No, I'm gonna really give it to them.
It boosts your collagen. It's just amazing with the skin. Amazing for your skin health. So you can use it like if you have lotion and you can just put some in your lotion. Let's say I put some powder in my hand, put my lotion in there, and then I'll just rub it on my body. You can do it like that.
Yep.
You can put it if you're making like what I do is like if I have like a lotion or cream, I'll put a little bit of that in my hand, the powder, and then I'll put my cream that I make, and then you can just put it on your face like that. I'm just using it all over, and I can tell so much, and I'm very, I love it. Yep. And it's very fine, and it feels good. It's kind of luminescent. It helps your skin. It just makes it look better. So
I noticed you have a glow about you.
Do I?
Y'all, there's freshwater pearl powder and there's seawater pearl powder. The seawater pearl powder
is way
more powerful. Yeah. Okay, way more powerful. Pearl powder has been used to improve eyesight, treat myopia, break down cataracts, and help prevent glaucoma.
Didn't I just talk about that?
Studies show that pearl signals proteins may help stimulate the regeneration of connective tissue in the eye. Pearl powder is rich in zinc, calcium, and amino acids. The essential nutrients, you got to say it 3 times for people to know.
I've already said that.
What the National Eye Institute recommends for maintaining healthy eyesight.
Let's talk about this. The other thing that is incredible.
Hold on, there's a human research study where 28 patients with cataracts took pearl powder internally, 1,500 milligrams, 3 times a day, and also mixed in with an eye cream and applied it topically around the eye, not in it. After 1 month, 66% of patients recovered from cataracts, y'all. Ooh, they don't want you to know this stuff, y'all.
So it also helps to strengthen your hair follicles. So a lot of people have a lot of success with getting it, having your hair start to grow back and making your hair thicker as well. I know a lot of people, you could even just get a little bit of, if you had like castor oil even, you could even...
You buy our brand, Sheila. You go to this link right here, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, hit the shop tab. We have sourced the finest pearl powder, seawater pearl powder for you in known existence to man.
Yes.
We also will have the labels here and we'll start shipping them out tomorrow. If you do buy it tonight, just give us a day or so.
Because we're
going to get them out the door right this week. It's happening right now. We already worked hard on the labels, has a lot of information on it for you, squeezed into this little small space. But it is going. So get it from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. Support what we're doing around here and improve your health.
48 servings in this little guy here. So there's a lot. You can do a lot with it. Internally, externally, or both. And like I say, it doesn't have any flavor at all and it's very absorbable. And then what I was saying before about the hair, like you could put some of the powder in your shampoo, wash your hair with it. Or if you want to even do a mask, if you had some coconut oil or some little castor oil, rub a little bit and then just massage around your scalp with the powder, and then that way, and just leave it on, and then you can rinse it off, and then that way you could have kind of like a hair follicle stimulating mask. So that's very helpful. It also is a great natural detoxifier of the body as well. So, and the thing is all you need is like, if you're going to take it internally, like 1/4 of a teaspoon. So, and that's really nothing, and it doesn't taste like anything. So I sometimes even just use it like, you can put it on like you sprinkle salt, or you can just put it on your food, or it goes very well. I like to put it in our tea or your coffee.
Consume it daily, y'all. Yeah, on the daily. Twice a day even. You cannot get
twice a day.
They said those people, what?
1/4 is about all you need.
Oh, I'm telling you, they said they gave those people it twice a day.
Well, that was just that. But I'm just saying.
To fix their eyes.
The one thing is just remember, when you have something that is like a superfood or something, you don't want to do too much of it.
Yeah.
So don't take it all the time. Don't do too much of it.
This is the superfood of the sea. The sea is high in nutrients, nitrogen, carbon, abundance in trace elements, which include magnesium, potassium, sulfur, calcium, collagen, chromium, bromides, selenium, fiber, silica, bromides, twice, iron, copper, zinc, phosphorus, omega-3 fatty acids, riboflavin. Y'all, come on. This is like off the chain. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. All the nutrients are with the pearl. As unique combination makes pearl powder highly desirable for health and skin care. Pearl powder is a beautiful superfood, extremely rich in beauty minerals for a more radiant, beautiful skin. About 85 kinds of minerals have been found in seawater. The concentration distribution of minerals in seawater is positively correlated with the mineral balance in the human body fluids. Also, if you're doing pearl powder from Doug and Stacy here, and then you're also hitting that Redmond salt tab, saving money on your delivery, and having Soleil and putting it on your food, y'all, this is what keeps you vibrant and healthy and alert, so you can see the scam being perpetrated right before your very eyes with this Charlie Kirk story. Come on.
And we do have, like, there's a certificate of analysis that
Yes.
talks about the heavy metals, any toxins or anything. So, and they do that all the time whenever you get batches. So I like it. They're very transparent about all that. And so I love the stuff.
We don't eat the
Jamie.
pearls. This is crushed pearls. It's not considered a food. It's highly kosher. Okay.
But it's a superfood.
But we eat fish from the ocean. It's going to be with scales and fins. Okay. Smarty pants. There you go.
So Jamie says, made apple kraut, waiting to taste it. Oh my gosh, I've been making tons of it, Jamie, and it's so yummy. We had it tonight with dinner. Yeah,
it's not snake oil, Doc Thomas. This is legit old school Ayurvedic medicine.
Chinese
what
medicine.
you take from your doctor is snake oil and fake, and it's for sick care. All righty.
What year edition is the Black Law book?
That's the 5th edition. Try to get the earliest one you can. They just keep kind of adding to it. That one's not too bad. But then you'll see another another angle, y'all. You just have to see all this stuff is totally fake. And we're operating under color of law, maritime law. We could go into the court. We could go into the robes. We could go to the gold fringe around the flag. It's all, we're being so bamboozled and you don't even know it. All right. Stacy, you're beautiful and kind, patient lady. Aww.
And there's a mosquito in here. I can hear it flying around.
Yep.
Can you hear it?
You're good about that. Letting in the bugs.
I hear it. Don't you? Doesn't that drive you crazy? I can hear it.
Listen. Pearl powder actually helps your hearing, y'all. It's like we have super hearing aids on, and we can hear bugs flying from way across the room.
No, it's like flying around here.
It wants to eat you because you're so healthy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's going to drive me crazy.
Yeah, it's a short drive. All right, y'all. I'm going back to it. If you don't talk about it, I'm going back to it. Pearl powder has a powerhouse of vitamin amino acids as well as a multitude of beautiful natural nutraceuticals to keep you young and healthy throughout your aging years, y'all. Taken internally or applied externally, our refined, high-quality, superpower pearl powder brings a pearlescent shimmer to the skin, promotes healing, and delivers a miraculous medicinal properties to your skin, hair, health, and body. Rich in health-boosting properties, pearl powder is one of the most precious dietary supplements today, providing a range of novel components that support radiant health and skin. Who doesn't want radiant health and skin? Dang it, y'all. In the United States, surgeons frequently sprinkle pearl powder onto their latex gloves before operating. The soothing antiseptic pearl powder absorbs excess moisture and helps prevent the spread of infection. Pearl powder sprinkled into shoes combat sweat and foot odor. You know you want to know. Pearl has been used to treat ulcers, sores by sprinkling sores with the pearl powder. And plus, you could get yourself a bottle of stitches when you visit offgridwithdougandstacy.com and hit that shop.
Yes, I needed it out with my cut. I'm very good at cutting myself up.
Oh, yeah. She does that every time almost she cooks. Show them your Band-Aid. I was a really good used car salesman. I sold new cars too. I've been in sales my whole life. Yes, I use the pearl powder. Stacy uses the pearl powder. We're doing it. We don't bring you anything that we do not use.
No, I don't. It's not. I don't. This is something that I really believe in and that I use.
Pearl powder is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are a healthy fat or cholesterol. In fact, omega-3 that get high marks from researchers. They conclude that the omega-3s help prevent coronary heart disease, CHD, in healthy people and slow progress of the disease in those who already have it. Omega-3 provided all-around protection for the heart by reducing the risk associated with cardiovascular disease, including high low-density lipoprotein, cholesterol, and triglyceride levels, and factors that contribute to coagulation of blood.
Coagulation.
Yeah. Omega-3 fatty acids have been shown to significantly reduce the risk for sudden death caused by cardiac arrhythmia. Do you guys know the first sign of a heart attack is death? By reducing the risk associated with the cardiovascular disease, including high and low density lipopectin and cholesterol.
Would you stop it? You can't.
Omega-3 fatty acids have been shown to significantly reduce a sudden death caused by cardiac arrhythmias and and all-cause mortality in patients with known coronary heart disease. They have been proven to reduce the chance of plaque accumulation in the blood vessels and improve overall cardiovascular health. Their vitamin E content also increases the strength of cellular membranes, further protecting against heart disease.
So Nakim says, creative says, years ago I saw a commercial about pearl-based skincare. I thought it was a fake. Thank you. So a lot of these products that women are getting that are these really expensive creams have the really good pearl powder, and that's what we have, this good pearl powder. So the pearl powder, and that they're putting in the skincare. So why not make your own? So if you have something that you like, you can just use that and put it on too. Like if you're using some castor oil and the pearl powder together, it would just be amazing.
And we showed you guys how to make your own tooth powder. And then all you have to do is incorporate a little dab of this into it, and you're going to have something super fabulous. Yeah. That was the secret missing ingredient, okay, is the pearl powder.
And the pearl powder, like I say, because it's loaded in all those amino acids and all those minerals that are just huge for the body. And that's the thing, most people are getting sick because they are mineral deficient. You know, now you can't go in expecting, like, if you guys are eating terribly, you're eating fast food every day, you're laying around, you're not moving. I mean, there's something to be said. You'll probably get benefits out of this in some way, but just know you need to start making other changes, because one thing isn't going to cure and fix everything, but it could help and enhance. No, it can really enhance some things by adding nutrition, because a lot of us are just starving. You're starving because you're eating empty food that's processed, that doesn't have really any nutritional value. So when you can get something that doesn't taste like anything and you don't need that much of it, it's going to really up and you're going to get a lot of nutrition from it as well, you know, or putting it on the skin, or, you know, putting it under your eyes, or, you know, brushing your teeth with it, or putting it on your scalp for your hair. Or what I'll even do is, like, I always have a little left over on my fingers. I put the powder on with a little castor oil after I'm done. Then I rub it into all my nails, my toenails and my fingernails, and that helps my nails grow too and makes them strong. So, you know, don't waste it or wipe it off on a, you know, napkin or anything. If I have any extra on me, I'll just rub it on my arms or any place. Oh, it's also really good. You know, those expensive creams for ladies for crepey skin? It's really good for crepey skin. So, like, if you have any on your chest, or, you know, your hands and arms and stuff, being continuous with it, it works very well with that. So I love it.
Pearl powder is right underneath your comment there, Cha-Ching X. Right there, boom. See my name, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy? It says, get the pearl powder here. I can't lead it to you any easier than that. Also, if you're taking supplements, yeah, you could probably incorporate this in there and back off some of those.
Well, this is a food. So yeah. It's just a food. There really isn't any contraindications.
Right. What are your thoughts on DMSO?
We love it.
Off topic.
Yes. DMSO is amazing.
Y'all, you have to take care of yourself. What you guys are experiencing out there in the world is called sick care. And their basic goal is to take you out slowly, right? And to charge your insurance company, get you in on a cut, slash, and burn, deteriorate your health. And so by the time that you're done with your productive years, you're so banged up, messed up, overweight, bad circulation, that you just kind of sit on your couch, watch TV, and pass on. I mean, I hate to say that, but it is the truth. It is actually the truth. So you guys have to take this stuff into your own hand, and we try to be shining examples for you guys. We try to share with you what we've learned along our 17 years of living off grid. We've actually lived off grid with no utilities, none of this stuff, longer, you know, than we lived on grid, as we've been a married couple now for 28 years.
No, it's not yet.
This year.
No, 27.
You better get your math on.
I'm right. You're wrong.
No, you
wrong.
better get your math on.
It was 26 before it's 27. So
no, 28 comes after.
Richard says it also got rid of the floaters in my eyes by staring into the sun.
That's right.
The one thing,
you want to show them the butt
I talked about the Bates method. What you can do is even keep your eyes closed. You could look at the sun and you just kind of look to the right, look to the left, look to the right, and do maybe like 20 repetitions like that with the sun going in that way. That's another way, getting out in the sun. All those things are very, very powerful. Nutrition, good structured water. We always talk about getting your structure from tmhw.net, getting out barefoot, getting on the earth.
Yes.
Getting out in nature.
Watching the sun come up, watching the sun go down.
Getting the afternoon sun.
And we do grow 90% of our food. We ate lamb tonight that we raised ourselves. All of our veggies were from the garden. The only thing that we ate tonight that didn't come from us was our rice. Okay? All right. Yeah, if you get some pearl powder, you'll grow a thicker beard, more healthy beard.
Daniel says you needed some of your pearl powder for your hair.
Well, I keep putting it down here is the problem. It dribbles off my mouth and then hits this, and then look at this beautifulness. But up here, I can't get it up there that good. So if we can't use lard, I wouldn't use lard. Unless beef tallow is good.
Well, any saturated fat is the best thing. So if you did ghee, beef tallow, duck fat, you could do. I mean, if you render the hog, and lard is going to be good. Sometimes if you get lard that's been processed, you don't want that.
Yes, I think we can ship the pearl powder to Canada, but what you can do is go to the link right there, order it, go all the way through the process, and see if it ships. But I'm pretty sure that you can get it in Canada since it's a superfood, not a medicine. All right, do you guys accept bartering items for store stuff or only cash? We accept bartering if you're around here, but we're not going to do no bartering long distance. I've tried every one of the links and they do not work. Well, it's right there. That link works just great.
Check it.
I don't need to. It's right there. Boom. Goes right to DougAndStacy.com. And then all you got to do is look up and see the shop tab. And it'll be right there for you. See? Boom. Worked perfectly fine. So it's very simple, y'all. Just go to offgridwithDougAndStacy.com. And then when you look up to the right, you'll see a shop tab. Or if you're on your phone, you see the 3 lines. They call that the hamburger. And you press that and you'll see shop. And then you can see all of our medicinal teas, our 9-inch candle. That's
there's more than 9-inch. There's 6-inch.
Hold on now. All our 9-inch candle. This is 100% beeswax that we pour ourselves with 100% wax, cotton wax, wick. Okay. This has like over 100 hours of burn time. We have other sizes available. No scents, no fragrances, no soy. Don't buy soy candles out there now. And this is actually going to purify your air. All of our teas are medicinal teas. They're here to help you stay healthy and everything else. All right. You can look up, Gina, how pearl powder is kosher, but I assure you that it is.
Are we sold out of the pearl powder?
No.
It could be.
I don't think so.
The site won't let me check out.
I think we got plenty of it.
And then Teresa wants to know about the dandelion tea.
Check out.
Dandelion tea is very good for detoxification, kidney, liver.
Y'all got some security issues or something on your phones or something, because it's right here. I'm doing it right now. It says pay now. You can do it. You don't have to use the shop pay now. You can use a card. So everything works fine, and we have plenty of it. I tried to make sure we were good and stuff. Bone strengthener. Holy cow. Pearl powder is one of the purest forms of calcium. Pearl stimulates new bone growth and increases mineralization, making them denser and stronger. It promotes vital skeletal and bone health. This marine product not only stops bone loss, but increases your bone density as well. French scientists showed that pearl is not only completely compatible with our human bone, but it also stimulates new bone growth and makes existing bones stronger. Chinese scientists found that when taking pearl powder, people experience significantly higher bone calcium content, higher bone mineral density, and higher total bone weight in comparison to those who did not. The research by scientists from across the globe indicate that pearl is one of the most effective ways to prevent osteoporosis. Pearl powder will keep your bones strong and healthy throughout your aging years, especially when you get it from offgridwithDougAndStacy.com on the shop tab.
So Rhonda says, are we still going to be using the tooth powder that I have advertised in the
That's what I already did that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we just add a little pearl powder to it.
Yeah.
Stay with me now.
Yeah. So Curtis wants to know, where is the rifle over the door?
It's next door because I've been hunting a fox.
We got the fox.
So it's,
did you guys know that? I think I told
of them.
everyone. We got the guy down the street got a couple, and he got one. So
Bill, go do your Google work and go find it out. Me no speak with forked tongue. Pearl powder is kosher. Okay. All right. But you guys go do your homework. Okay.
So Alice wants to know, she had cataracts removed, but can castor oil help with the eyes?
None of your business, Frank.
Make your eyes. They make your eyes stronger.
What a dope. You guys are off the chain sometimes, man. I just let your comments roll, but some of y'all are a little on the dorky side.
So Carol wants to know, can I put it in my homemade whipped beef tallow? Of course.
Yes.
You're talking about whipped.
And that's great for putting it on your skin.
That's what I do.
Yes.
I put it in the whipped tallow, and I love it.
Holy guacamole. All right, y'all, watching you from Wyoming. What's up, Wyoming? So we're just taking a break from the PsyOps on TV, nonstop, 24/7 coverage of Kirk and the lie perpetrated on the American people. Man, did you guys see the one where they showed the top view of where he was sitting and how the stands were arranged? It looks just like the menorah. Get out of here. You can't make this stuff up. Oh my goodness. Keep on rolling. Pearl powder ordered. Why, thank you very much. We appreciate when you guys support what we're doing here on the channel. That's why we offer you all these fine products. We don't have super chats. A lot of people have super chats where you can leave money and see your comment out there. I explained to you guys that YouTube wanted to pay me $6,000 to get you to join our channel, like a special joining thing. I told them to pound sand. We're just not into that stuff, all right? But we do provide you guys with products you can use that are going to improve your health, and you know they're at reasonable prices, okay? And that's what we're into. So you guys could go
48 servings.
Yeah, is it safe for pets? I would guess so. Why wouldn't it be? Oh man, this is off the chain, off the chain.
Where's Molly? Molly's laying outside gardening.
Yes.
She caught a raccoon day before. Oh my gosh, they don't know about all the mice she caught.
Oh my gosh, this girl, she catches more mice from the couch.
She does.
Cats.
And guess what? This was the craziest thing. So we found these mice, and all of a sudden, because I walk and I look and I see these little dead mice all over, because she gets them. She waits and she waits and she gets them. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, Doug, there's these mice. And he comes, and all of a sudden we see, because she was really going at it, and I see the mice go running, and Doug looks at it, and what did she say?
It was like a whole nother mouse was coming out of the back side of it. It was crazy, y'all. I never seen nothing like it.
Yeah,
we threw some pearl powder at it, and it died right on the spot.
And so I've never seen a mouse having a baby. So Molly got a ton of mice that day.
You want to take your hat off?
No.
There's a video with Stacy without her hat on. You guys can look it up. It's called The Crown of it. What was it? The Crown of Adoring or something?
Here, go, Greg.
Yeah, look that up. Crown of Adoring or something, where Stacy had it on there.
So then that night, she went out for 2 seconds, and I'm like, she wouldn't come when I called her, and I went out, and she was laying there. She caught a raccoon. She's like the best farm dog. I'm just telling you. So remember, any kind of terrier is good on the farm, because they'll get all the little rodents and animals. And then the bigger terriers are definitely going to get the big, raccoons, skunks, possums.
Rusty, I haven't blocked anybody. We see your dumb comments. It's okay. You don't have to believe. You know what I'm saying? You need attention, Rusty? Rusty needs attention. Everybody say hi to Rusty. I know you can't snort it for your bad sinuses. Why, y'all, are these trolls? Come on now. Get serious now. Just ordered my pearl powder. Thank you very much. And the tea.
Oh, he wants to know what flavor rice. It was just some jasmine rice with some good homemade butter. I love rice. I think that was my thing, how I survived college. All I did was eat white rice.
My thought about Charlie Kirk.
Okay, we talked a little about
Hey,
it. We're not
people
talking
were
about
asking
now.
questions. I'm going to give you what I think. There's either two ways this goes down. He either started out, which is, you can't really believe it, because right out of the gates, okay, he starts a 501c and he gets billionaire investors, y'all. Who does that? His dad was an architect for the Trump Tower. Who does that? Erica Kirk never was in modeling in her life, just opens up the mail one day and there's a letter in there saying, please come and be a model, from the Trump organization. And she was a Trump model and won Miss Arizona. You can't make this stuff up. Why can't we just look at these people and just be like, look, there's Charlie Kirk and his cute parents, which you can't find online anywhere. And why can't you find, I put it on X, it's been viewed almost 50,000 or 30,000 times, and not one person can produce a picture of her being pregnant. There's this really quick little Instagram thing where it's like pop, 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 pop. And when I stopped it and looked at it, her belly is flat. It was like total fakery. Why can't we see the pictures? Why can't we? Why does her mom have to be part of the DOD? Why do all these people they present to us all have connections with CIA, MK Ultra, NASA, and all these government agencies? How come it just couldn't be some kid who actually grew up in Chicago, who didn't have all these connections, didn't have billionaire donors trying to tell him to shut up, right? And create all this stuff. Why does Candace Owens say, I was a Mason of Turning Point USA? She literally said that out of her own mouth, and I'm going to have the proof for you. Why? Why? Please tell me why. Please tell me why.
So Aspen says, I've never had a problem checking out before. So something's up.
No, there's nothing up.
No.
But there's a lot of people probably trying
Maybe
to check
that's
out.
what it is. Maybe you have to wait in line.
Yeah, just hang in there because everything's working fine.
So
Calcium.
Ruth Seeking Truth says, where to get the DMSO? DMSO, you could go to tmhw.net, and then you can find under the DACA detox, there's a bunch of things, supplements and things. You can find the DMSO there. So DMSO at tmhw.net, and you can check that
Now
out.
listen, y'all, you're going to love this one. You got your listeners on? Pay close attention. Pearl powder is the richest source of calcium on the planet, up to 80% by weight, and is absorbed twice as effective as conventional calcium. While calcium is one of the 4 most important minerals needed by our bodies, magnesium, potassium, sodium, and the other 3, pearl powder contains them all. Conventional calcium can cause calcification, which Stacy talked about earlier. Calcification can occur in the breast tissue, the coronary arteries of the heart valve. Dead and degenerated tissues can also be affected. The results: joint pain, arthritis, kidney stones, cardiovascular problems, cataracts, cellulite, and cancer. Don't be taking that calcium, y'all. Calcium carbonate in pearl powder, when taken internally, strengthens bones, muscles, and nerves. In fact, scientists revealed that pearl powder can activate new bone foundation and development and increase bone mineralization. Pearl, taken internally, builds cells, proteins, protects us from bacteria, viruses, and development of cancer cells. French scientists even have proven that pearl can reduce the bone loss. Chinese scientists discovered that calcium from pearl is more easily absorbed by the body than calcium pills. Pearl is significantly higher bone mineral density, HBMD, higher bone calcium content, and higher total bone weight than regular calcium. Scientists discovered that pearl is one of the most effective ways to prevent osteoporosis. Pearl powder will keep your bones strong and healthy. And I got something up for you next after Stacy says a word from our sponsors.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I was just kind of saying it.
So also, you look at it, it's kind of funny, we're talking about this, but then you might go back and look. Someone was saying that Amway even sells it in the 50s and 60s. It's all, no, the pearl powder. A lot of this stuff has been
Don't be getting it from Amway. You get it from Doug and Stacy.
That was in the 50s and the 60s.
So they still might be trying to pimp it. Don't be talking about Amway.
But like dog shampoos and things, a lot of them will have special shampoos for, for the dogs. Because it's a food and it's just loaded in all these wonderful minerals and stuff. So, a lot of the different products that the animals will have, you may find it in there as well.
Y'all, I actually have seen a video that the guy's saying they have cell phone guns now. And you can literally, if you slow it down and watch a guy standing, the guy with the white hat doing the tip like this, right on the side of him, there's a woman. Now, there's been 12 phones from the IDF that they already found in the audience. There's 12 IDF phones, and we already know that there's a plane from Israel blacked out and landed in Utah. This is all verifiable, okay? But they show the guy holding his hands like this, and it looks like he's trying to pop it, and it doesn't work. And then right when he does it a second time, all of a sudden he falls over, okay? This lone shooter on the roof with no gun, who puts together a gun, takes apart a gun, puts together a gun, and runs away, and then tells his friend where the gun is all nonsense. And they think that you're stupid. Literally, the normies are buying it hook, line, and sinker. Please don't be a normie.
Mary M says, does the pearl powder help with joints too?
Yes.
It helps your joints and ligaments to be more flexible. So tendons, joints and tendons. So It does very well. And also, like people who work out, with recovery of your muscles, or if you've been out all day working hard, pulling in the garden or something like that, it's good for your recovery muscles. Sports.
Landy, I look at all the information. That's why I did not jump on this right away. I wanted to see all the videos. I wanted to get all the information. I wanted to digest and pearl powder this stuff into my body. And man, it's every turn you go to, it stinks. The thing on the stage and all this, everybody says, that means I love you, Doug, in sign language. Man, everybody does this. Or they touch their heart, right? Like who's done doing this? Okay, it's all nonsense. And you hear Trump saying something to her, he's like, throw him the hand signal. And then there's other people that talk about the button and this and that. It's no joke that Charlie wore a Mason ring. I mean, on and on and on this thing goes. And then some people say there's a trap door underneath the thing, which I'm not going there or can verify that or anything, but it could be a possibility.
St. John.
You guys don't even really understand who you're dealing with.
Says their daughter's getting married in October and will be honeymooning in Missouri. You know where in Missouri?
Yeah, tell them to get some pearl powder and they'll have a great honeymoon. Oh man, get the pearl powder here, offgridwithdougandstacy.com. Hit that shop tab and it's so easy to find, y'all. And if you're having trouble right now, just relax a little bit and then go back after the show's over here and then you'll be able to tap it. And then tomorrow we'll get busy again when everyone's watching the replay, okay? But it's really easy to find. We have all medicinal teas. We have candles that are good for you, stainless steel tea balls, and the stitches. Like Stacy can tell you how good it works. She cuts her finger at least once a week, very bad.
I got this knife from the Amish that is so sharp, and I always kill myself with it.
Yes, the pearl powder will come with some instructions, a little bit of information about the benefits of it. We worked hard on the labels to cram as much as we could in this 3x3 little space, okay? It's 2 ounces.
48 servings,
net
you
weight.
get 1/4 teaspoon.
Yes, stitches. Go to our thing messenger, scroll down. You can read about the stitches. It's a blend of herbs that we put together for you guys, and it literally heals your wounds. If you think you might need to go get stitches, you dry pack this stuff in there. It's great for your prep bag and your boat, your camping gear, in your car. You pack this stuff in there, it'll stop the bleeding, and then you just keep packing it in there, and then eventually the scar will be gone. It just disappears. Your cut just goes away. Okay?
And he's got a big one on the back of his head.
Yeah.
I packed it in the cut where he cracked his head open.
Yeah. And I mean, if I wanted to believe a little bit of the story, I would believe that Charlie Kirk was an unwilling participant and they dusted him off because he was gaining traction at the universities. But the main reason is to make him a martyr. You guys have to understand. Pike said, when the people need a hero, we will give them one. Okay? Look around. It's everything. Charlie. Big deal. The guy just went around debating pink-haired weirdo college kids. No, it's really no big deal. And all of a sudden now he's the savior of the modern world. Okay? This is crazy train stuff. Crazy train stuff. And the young man loved his transgender boyfriend. Who cares? Don't you know that's all just fake drama scene? That's why they did all the trans stuff before they even set this thing up. Man, you guys, this is all psych ops. Sops. All right. So get your pearl powder there.
So Teresa just says, do you take it or mix it with water? Yeah, you could do
Either.
do it. However, like I said, sprinkle it on your food, put it in your drink, whatever you want to do. You can put it on your skin. You brush your teeth with it. There's lots of little on the package. It'll tell you all the different ways to do it, but it's just simple.
He could be alive. One day you might be at Disney and you might see a guy who looks like Charlie Kirk, and you might be, that guy looks like Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? He could be over in Israel with a mustache now. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know. He's in the witness protection program now. You'll never know. You'll never know. But it is fake. It's just, everything about it is stinky from high heavens. Okay? And Cash Patel. Oh, we are so messed up. That's why you guys better learn how to take care of yourselves. We've been talking to people about renting an 11-acre homestead that's off-grid, pooping in buckets, growing food, living off the rainwater, right? They can't do it. Like, they can't do it. Even the guy who said, we can do it, Can't do it. We're literally like, it's a problem trying to find somebody that can, boss up and actually want to take their future and their life in their own hands. And I didn't know that my wife and I were such a rare breed. I just never knew that. I even told her, she kept saying, they can't do it. People can't do it. They don't want to do it. They can't do it. And I was like, they can do it. People want to do
there's people who
it.
can do it. We just haven't found them yet.
They can't do it. You can't do it. It kind of sucks because this property is awesome, but can't do it. I don't know. It's sad. But you guys really got to take more, control over your own life, right? Get off the system as much as you can. They control every aspect of your life. Look around. If they don't feed you at the store, you're done. You're going to starve. If they make you do 3 skips, a hop, a turnaround, and wear a mask to get in to get the store goods, you're going to do it. We've already seen it happen because they control the food. They control your water. They put fluoride in it, chlorine, chloride, okay? Pharmaceuticals are in your water, killing your pineal gland, killing your connection with the Most High, your spiritual side. They say over 90% of people don't even have an inner voice anymore. This is crazy stuff, y'all. Just look around at your life. If you don't pay your bill or if the power goes out, you freak out. Your air conditioner doesn't come on, you freak out. Your refrigerator goes down, it's freak out. You have to get off of that stuff. You have to get more skin in the game. We've been coddled for all this time, coddled right into this control by convenience, easiness, right? And then you put that on your kids because you might have had it tough when you were growing up. So you spoon feed your kids a lot more easy. And then they turn up, they got girl hands if they're boys and soy boys, and they can't get out there and do work. And, it's just, y'all. Enough said. But what I'm speaking is the truth. You can email me at growinginfaithfarm@gmail.com, and don't care about all the dumb details. If you want to live a self-sufficient life in a place that's ready to go, $800 a month is only $200 a week with no utilities.
A few little things.
Then make no utilities.
Yes.
Then make
Public
the
utilities.
email, all right? And quit with all this blah, 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 right? And just do it if you're serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy smokes. All right. Did your candle move? Yeah, it moves automatically. Kind of like my gun. When I lay my gun, it just jumps up and goes somewhere and shoots somebody. The candles are on the same site, right? offgridwithdougandstacy.com. Hit the shop tab. Just scroll down. You'll see Dr. Cowan's link where you can get some more homeopathic remedies.
And also, the new biology clinic.
Yes.
If
And use
you are
coupon
wanting
code
to
OFFGRID to save you money.
take care of yourself more naturally through food and lifestyle changes and all that kind of stuff, they have people that can help you there. They have a monthly thing that you can do. They also have a free intro where they'll talk to you and kind of let you know what you need to do, and then go from there.
Jerry, living on a yacht sucks. Do you understand why? They can board your vessel anytime they want. I looked into living on a houseboat, didn't I? We were going to live on a houseboat.
No, we weren't. I didn't want to.
I was going to. I was all about it. I looked into it. Maritime law, they can board your vessel without a warrant anytime they want to. And I was like, nope. Come on, y'all. All right, I went to Denver Saturday. Such a crowd. Yeah. All right, so get your pearl powder, offgridwithdougandstacy.com. Hit that shop tab. Take more control over your health, y'all. We have medicinal teas, dandelion tea. We have one that helps with your lungs. It's called mullein tea. It's hand-picked. It's, all the stuff is no chemicals, small batchy, nice, okay? The candles are great. We get a lot of comments about the candles.
And the rest and digest tea.
Yeah.
We have chocolate tea, chocolate mint tea. That's what he drinks every single day. Either chocolate mint or chocolate tea. That's so good with maple syrup. It's like the little dessert.
All right. Bonnie is a little bit loony. She doesn't know crazy talk from real talk. So we'll just say goodbye to her. Bye. Bye, Bonnie. Catch you on the flip side. Yeah, but you're not a public person, Robin. If you're a public person, then you would find a picture of you or your mom or your somebody, you know. And today's world, right? Because we grew up before this stuff. But in today's world,
everyone has a camera.
They have Instagram and they all post their pictures of their family and what they're eating for dinner and where they're at every minute of the day. So don't be silly now. Let's think rationally here. Okay. Not one picture of her being pregnant either time. And at first I was giving them a pass because they were hiding the face of the babies. But then I found out about Angel Romania. Ha! Holy smokes, y'all. When I bust this video loose, hopefully it'll help you out a little bit. But it's no joke. What's up with Mark Rubio, who goes there and kisses the butt over there? And Benjamin Netanyahu changed his name, who comes not even from around there. They love him. Y'all, this is all set up. And also, when you guys saw Trump over there at the Queen's house, the King's house, King Charles, this was really interesting to me because you guys, I don't know if you picked this up, but let me drop this on you and see if you picked this up. They were over there doing the thing. They don't let a lot of media come there, but guess who was there? The Newsmax boys, okay? They come back from there, and the first thing they start doing is dumping on Candace because she's providing like a different story, a different way to look at it, right? Like this might be a little suspect, right? The little hats. And then they jumped on her like she was just making stuff up. All the while promoting this bad timeline, no gun in the backpack, shooter crazy story, and going after her. I found that very interesting.
What about that?
What is it? I can't see it here. Why are you... Don't worry about it. I said if you're interested in living in an 11-acre place off-grid, just email, and that's it. You don't need to know about the whys and the whats. You know, we'll talk about that if you email. But if you're interested, right? If you're just nosying, then don't worry about it. Food and drinks that are good for your liver. Our tea, the dandelion tea.
Yeah, or, just know, especially in the springtime, you guys can go foraging. Dandelions are everywhere.
Yeah.
You can eat all the parts of dandelion, the root, the stem, the leaves, the flower. Dandelions are amazing. You can make tinctures with them. You can make teas from them. When the greens are young and fresh, you can make little salads with them. It's a bitter herb. It's wonderful. So wonderful for you. So my choice, I do like to make a tincture with it, or I like to make teas. Those are like my two favorite things to do with the different things that I get around here. So you guys can all get dandelions. Dandelions are great. And then even like dandelion greens, a lot of the grocery stores do sell dandelion greens in bunches, like with all the other stuff if you go to the grocery store. So you might even check into that. If you're going to make smoothies or anything, you can put them in there and get some really good greens for your body, because they're a wonderful way to detoxify and get a lot of nutrition in.
I know you guys have heard the story of Big Mike and Obama. Those kids were on rent. That's why as soon as they got of age, the one changed her name. She's not even an Obama no more. And then they showed the parents that actually had the kids who they actually look like. You guys, this thing is so deep and so wiggly. Most people just want to ignore it, right? What they say, it's harder to tell someone what is it? What did Mark Twain say? It's harder to tell. Come on, put it in the comments. It's harder to tell somebody they've been or it's harder for someone to believe the truth than it is the lie, or something like that. You guys write it in the comments what Mark Twain said. All right.
Hey, listen to the crickets. The days are getting shorter, aren't they? When do we, is it fall back?
Why would dandelion tea make you have headaches? Probably because you're dehydrated. Usually magnesium and dehydration cause headaches. And teas are diuretic.
Magnesium doesn't cause that.
Lack of magnesium.
So the one thing I will say, well, dandelion is a diuretic, but it's a better diuretic because it's not going to take all the other good stuff out of you. Just make sure it could be that it's detoxifying you and you have a lot of stuff to get out of you and it's causing you to get a headache too. You can dilute it, make sure you're drinking more water. But we always talk about make sure the water is structured so that you're able to absorb it better.
It's easier to fool people than to convince them they've been fooled. You got that right. And they just, people don't want to hear it, man. That's why a lot of you guys, you don't talk about this stuff around the dinner table with some of your relatives and people like that. I mean, any fool could see that the COVID thing was a big bamboozle. Look how they all coordinated and got you dancing in circles. I mean, come on, you guys. You can do it.
Yes, Miriam says everything in nature that is yellow or orange are great for the liver, lemons especially. So in the morning, a great thing to do is to have like lemon. So if you get, like in the morning, Doug and I have a little teaspoon of the Soleil, which is the concentrated, the salt water. I put a little teaspoon in our water. Then I put some warm of the teapot water in it so that it's warm. And then I squirt half of a lemon. And that's what we have every morning because it's a great detoxifier to start your day with.
Curtis, then go find something else to do. I mean, that is so easy, right? Dang, instead of putting your negative energy out, just go find something else to do. Peace out. All right, let me get back to here reading about this magical stuff. Antioxidants. Pearl powder enhances the activity of superoxide dismutase, SOD, one of the body's strongest antioxidant enzymes. By acting as a cofactor to antioxidant enzymes, SOD also promotes activity in the skin. SOD is a substance that produces cells from the damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals play an important role in antioxidation, cleanness, free radicals, scavenging melanin, slowing down aging, leaving skin soft and delicate. It also plays a role, it plays a part in cancer, heart disease, stroke, and other aging diseases. Pearl has a strong antioxidant property that helps support the body's natural collagen production. Pearl powder enhances the activity of the antioxidant enzymes glutathione.
And that's, okay, glutathione is your master antioxidant, so that's really good.
And superoxide dismantles SOD within the body. I mean, protein. Pearl powder is a complete protein supplying 20 amino acids to the body. 9 of those essential amino acids, which means the body cannot make them. They are lecithin, histidine, tryptophan, isoleucine.
We don't need to hear you read anymore.
What is it? Isoleucine. What's this one?
You don't need to.
What's this one?
Phenylalanine.
Come on, y'all. This stuff's so good for you, you can't even pronounce it.
Those are
I'd rather not be able to pronounce this stuff than the stuff that's in your food at the grocery store.
Those are all amino acids. They're just amino acids.
A complete protein contains all essential amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. Y'all, this thing is a complete food. Okay? The stuff you're buying at the store, you can't even pronounce what's in the ingredients. Leave him alone. He's trying. No, it's fine.
He didn't do very good in reading class.
Whatever. I didn't do good in school at all. You know why? Because we're not supposed to be sitting in a desk for 8 hours a day listening to people talk to you. You're supposed to be out there learning by doing and being in nature and playing outside and being with your friends and doing that and learning how to do stuff from your mom and your dad and your aunts and uncles and all that stuff. They stole that from you. It's the Rockefellers. He said we need not thinkers, but we need workers. Okay, they sit in their little rooms and they plan your life out for you. Okay, dang it.
Charity says, I've reversed my eyesight, been taking it for about a year.
That's right. And you can get it at offgridwithdouganstacy.com. Hit that shop tab. You can get all of our stuff that we got there, y'all. And that supports what we're doing here. So if you like what we're doing, support what we're doing, and then get something that's actually beneficial for you. We have t-shirts and stuff. I don't ever talk about our t-shirts. You're welcome to get one. But get something that's actually going to improve your health and your awareness and your longevity and your life. So you can see all this stuff come true right before your very eyes and see that digital currency is coming. Y'all, this stuff is being put in place every day. Also, when he was over there with King and everything, with people we shouldn't even be talking to. We broke free from that place. That's why the whole reason supposedly we were started over here. That's why he's the first president to be over there 2 times, because none of the other ones got an invite, because we're not supposed to have buddy relations with these people that lock people up for bad tweets. You feel me? But what did he sign? He signed some big dollar bill for sharing computer stuff.
So Hen House says the time change is November the 2nd.
Yep.
So that's when we have to fall
And today
back.
supposedly is the first day of fall. It started at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
And today is also ice cream cone day.
Oh, I didn't get none.
So in 1904, I guess at the World's Fair, I guess that's how they invented it. They actually put it on a waffle, like a real waffle. I don't know, heard the whole story, but that's how it was an accident how it got invented.
Pearl powder is very versatile and can be used in a multitude of ways. It
We
can be
already
used
know.
internally or topically in cosmetics. It is used for anti-aging activity and in acne treatments. The Chinese medicine is used as a relaxant and anti-inflammatory and detoxification agent. In Ayurvedic medicine, just like our copper cups here. Do you want me to read the Ayurvedic medicine? You can read it on our website if you look up the copper cup. Pearl is used as an antidote for poison, and oh, really? Pearl is used as an antidote for poison. That's very interesting. And it's also an aphrodisiac or love potion. Here, get some more, honey.
You put it in your mouth.
I don't need no help. Pearl powder can be used as a fortifying facial mask, an age spot lightener, skin brightener, spa treatment, teeth whitener, hair repair, nail strengthener, bone builder, as well as a health supplement. The collagen of pearl powder contains
Where are you? Methionine.
Which is an essential amino acid that conditions
Just
the hair
anything that
and nails.
ends INE, that's amino acid.
That's right.
You don't need to be reading all
Pearl
that.
powder
If you can't
treats
read
hair
it.
thinning, hair loss, dry, itchy scalp, strengthens hair follicles, stimulates new hair growth. In Ayurvedic medicine, especially used to treat alopecia, arete, and scalp disease. Dang, y'all. I could just keep going on and on. So what's the difference between freshwater and seawater pearl powder? I'm glad you asked. Seawater pearls contain more organic substances and nutrients than freshwater. So seawater pearls are better for medicinal purposes. All right? The ocean is fascinating. The ocean is nothing short of captivating. It's refreshing, beautiful, simultaneously humbling, awe-inspiring. Dang it, y'all. This
Sun
stuff,
gazer, it's 2 ounces.
2 ounces. And we ship everywhere you want to be.
And just know, it's just a food. This is considered like a food source.
Yeah, superfood.
Or use it topically. Or
And we have our
tea for
chocolate
your
tea that's good for you. It has rich in theobromine. Duh. So you get some chocolate tea. Netanyahu stopped what he was doing and did a 2-minute video about Charlie Kirk. He keeps trying to weave in this Judeo-Christian nonsense. If you guys look into the Scofield Bible, you'll see that the Rothschilds commissioned it. And it was to weave in this Judeo-Christian thing. Some Christians say, oh, the Jews, they killed the Jesus, right? But then they say, oh, they can do whatever they want. Bomb all those people over there in Gaza. Just destroy that whole place. No problem. They can bomb Qatar. No problem. We love Israel, right? And then as soon as you talk bad about them, what happens? Oh, we were victims of the Holocaust. Oh, poor us, right? It's so stupid. Every ethnic group has been killed and went after Christians, Muslims, all of them, blacks, whites, all of them. Why are they so special? Why do they make you believe they're so special? Ooh, that one. This part right there could get this whole video knocked. Hold on. What's the saying? I'll tell you guys what the saying is.
So someone was talking about like when they got the jab and all that. I'm going to talk about a lot of issues people are having.
Yeah.
And this is free. And people, we kind of talked about it. Did we talk it more in the university?
I don't know, but Voltaire says, if you want to know who controls you, look at who you are not allowed to criticize.
Oh, that's true.
Boom.
But look at Shivambu therapy, Shivambu or urine therapy. We talked about urine. Urine is like the cure-all for everything, pretty much. And also with even helping with clots, because urokinase is what they have. What helps break clots. But look into urine therapy. It's called Shivambu therapy as well.
Yeah.
But look
Pee
into
on
that.
your spouse.
It's free. And
we use it in the garden.
But I'm just saying, if you take there's a lot of stuff you can find on it. But don't just go to the conventional and say, hey.
Because then they're going to tell you lies.
Yeah, Dr. Edward Group does a lot with the urine therapy, but you can find some YouTube videos that have the people from India, like the doctors from India, and they will tell you how to do it and everything, and it's kind of cool.
I know, changing the clocks forward and backward is all to throw off your circadian rhythm and to also keep you sick, y'all. You heal when you sleep, and there's certain times when your body heals certain things when you go to bed. And all that stuff is just, got these dumb stories about farmers and Benjamin Franklin. It's all nonsense. They literally do this on purpose. They've changed the times, the seasons, the days. They've stolen days out of your calendar. You really don't know what day it is. You're practicing these Roman pagan days. That's why it's called Moon Day. Every day of the week is a pagan holiday name. Sun Day, the worship of the sun. This is all a scam. They took days out of the months. We used to have 13 months. Now we only have 12. They are constantly messing with you. Gosh, doggone it. I know it's hard to hear, but it's true. Offgridwithdougandstacy.com. Hit that shop tag.
On the pearl powder, the pearl powder will have an expiration date. It'll be a couple years. However, it really can last for many, 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 many years. The one thing I do, it's on the label too. You don't want to store it in the refrigerator, but just as long as you store it in a cool, dark place, it's fine in this bag.
No copper toxicity, y'all. You just put your water in here, let it set for a few hours, and drink it. You can read what it says on the thing. Stacy doesn't like it. I read it all the time. It's Ayurvedic messaging. This helps you with your digestion, all kinds of other things. That's why everyone used to have copper cups. We don't recommend drinking anything hot out of it because it's a metal and it will transfer heat to your hand or this handle. But yeah, these are good. We drink out of them daily. All right. Well, y'all, we give you guys an hour and 16 minutes. We were nonstop, always having a good time, always spitting out some truths, always trying to get you to get more control over your health, your nutrition. Yeah, chocolate tea, it's the bomb. Lake Clark. It is my favorite tea. I have it every single morning. And we haven't even mixed in with some mint now, so the chocolate mint tea is really good. And Stacy knows she has to have some for me because that is what I look forward to every single morning.
Otherwise, he does a grumpy bear.
If you guys drink coffee or something, you might want to try to switch over to this chocolate tea, right? And get that caffeine. Or put it in your coffee.
A lot of people put it in with the coffee too.
All right, so thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to try to knock out this video. I've been so busy. Oh my gosh. And today we buried one of my friends that when I moved out here, who helped me a lot. Like me and Noah were doing fencing. He would always give us jobs. We basically fenced his whole place. And he was just a salt of the earth fellow. Sometimes you guys saw his tractor in my videos. He let me use his tractor to hunt wood down and bring wood here to the house and stuff. I mean, remember, I was out here with a horse and buggy. You know what I mean? So just a real sweet guy. But he was a believer in the COVID jabs. He got boosters, and then all of a sudden he ended up with turbo cancer, and he was gone, right? But he was 80 years old, lived a full life, super nice fellow. And so we spent some time with him and his family and his friends today, saying goodbye, basically. And, and it just kind of, makes you think, like, what's it all for? Seriously. I mean, 20, 30 people show up, you eat a little food, and everybody races out of there to get back to their normal day. You know what I mean? So just live each day for the fullest.
Find joy in everything you do.
That's why today is the present, okay? You can't change yesterday, and you can't worry about tomorrow. But have your eyes open. Keep your head on a swivel. Get back control over your life and your kids. Get your kids out of these schools. Please, if you're paying for your kids' college, cut that off. These are only places of indoctrination. They are learning nothing. 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 Okay? These are all a scam. School is a total scam.
All right.
Kathy, you don't know that. Don't say stuff you don't know now. You might be spreading rumors. All right? Silver and gold has always been good. So is salt and butter. Okay? All this stuff is ancient. currencies. Salt used to be a currency, very, very, sought after. You guys could stock up on Redmond salt. Just things like that. Just
because when you started doing the salt, adding flavor, and then you get the minerals.
Yeah.
The animals would go miles and miles to find their salt. But they did use salt as a currency.
And honey, all these things that you think about, that you look back in history, were all big time barter things. So you might want to stack up on that stuff.
And here's the other thing, and this has been bugging me for a long time, and I haven't told you about this, but and I've kind of cut.
What do you mean? You're keeping secrets from me?
Yeah. So if you look at like Ayurvedic medicine or
do you want me to read it about
ways, no, I don't. But really, when you look at honey is meant to be used kind of medicinally. Mm-hmm. It's not meant to heat up because it messes it up when you heat it up. Yeah. So I use maple syrup. So if I'm going to cook or if I'm going to do teas or anything, I use maple syrup. Honey now, and I was just talking to Tia about it. We were talking about we're not going to use honey in anything warm anymore because it just messes it up.
Yeah.
So honey is just meant to be used for like the garlic honey, or if I'm just going to have a spoonful with something, or maybe put it on a piece of bread. But I'm not going to ever heat my honey up. The only way I'm going to do my honey is in its natural form. So,
Doc, get the powder here. Man, y'all are something else. I keep leaving links. I keep saying offgridwithdougandstacy.com. Hit that shop tab. I'm over and over and over always saying it, and then there it is. Where do I get it? That's what I'm talking about, you guys. Come on. All right.
Yes, and we do appreciate you guys. And I'm so there's so much weirdness going on, and I just don't believe everything that you hear that's been spewed in front of your face all the time. And I am so into trying to find joy into everything that we are doing in our lives, no matter how mundane it is. Act like a little 3 or 4 year old kid. When you go and do things that you maybe are out of your box and your comfort zone, being a little more spontaneous and being a little wild and crazy. I mean, literally, we need to get like this as we get stuck on our ways and just, be joyful.
I'm going to leave this with you guys today while we were at this service. Some of the Amish were there, myself, Noe, and then one family, was there because Bill and them were kind of tight, and they did a lot of cow business and land business together, And he sat at the table there, and he said that he just sold fat cows, they were $6,000.
A piece?
Yes. You better buckle up, y'all.
Yeah, they said that
they're whacking the beef off the chain. Yeah. The beef prices are going to go so up you can't even afford it. That's why they're talking about the 3D printed meat, because they're preparing you for this. Now, what's happening too is that the old guys are, they're getting old, and so they usually hold back 3 or 4 or 5 maybe heifers, and they're not. They're selling them now because the prices are so high. There's 4 meat packers that control this whole thing. And they're eating crow right now because the prices are so high, Your beef prices, if you think they're high now, better buckle up because they're only going to get higher, y'all. This is from the street. This is from people that make their living messing with the beef cows, They are off the chain. He said back in January, somebody told him that stuff would be $3 a pound. And he said, you're crazy. It's $3.90 or something.
Yeah, right now it is.
Okay? I'm trying to tell you guys, y'all, I'm not over here just talking crap. This is all by design. When they tell you it's the largest transfer of wealth in human history, this is how they're going to do it. They're going to inflate all of your prices. Your electricity bill's up. The gas is up. Everything you touch is more expensive.
$6,000 for a cow.
It's disgusting.
That's just
everything
if you just got a cow.
Touch is more expensive.
Oh my gosh.
And that's how they're doing it. They're draining the generational wealth. So the parents that are supposed to be leaving stuff to their kids are going to suck up most of that money just for their own survival. That's how they're going to do it. That's what they are doing right before your very eyes. All right. So just know that. And Trump was supposed to fix everything. Your white knight Trumper was supposed to come in there and fix it all, but all he's doing is building AI data centers, securing mineral rights, and fast-tracking nuclear power plants and whatever kind of power these AI data centers need so they can have it so they're not connected to the grid. I've showed you the videos with his own mouth saying it.
Oh, Teresa wants to know if you aren't supposed to heat honey, then how do you uncrystallize? If you just put warm water, you don't want it to get like really hot, like 140 or 150 degrees. But like you're warming up a baby bottle, it'll still be fine. But you don't want it, heated up too much.
And actually, I could tell you guys about Jack Cruz, who actually said the chemicals in your food and the highly processed food are actually part of your mind control. I mean, maybe I'll do a video about that this week too. So maybe look for a couple videos from me. I'm going to try to get unbusy for a minute. Drop you guys a couple videos that you guys can sink your teeth into. This thing is a big played out plan. Okay? Holy smokes. It's the greatest show on earth, y'all. And Trump even tells you they're all from Central Casting. How many times does he got to tell you? Right to your own face. It's crazy stuff. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you hug your family members. Each day is a gift and live it to the fullest. All right?
Oh my goodness.
Make sure you hit offgridwithdougandstacy.com in that shop tab. Get yourself some pearl powder or some of the teas or candles in case you have a rolling blackout. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Okay?
Yep.
And keep your head on a swivel out there. This party's just getting started, I hate to tell you.
Find some joy and be crazy.
That's right.
Tell somebody
You're so crazy.
Yeah. And tell somebody that you're happy that they're in your life.
I'm happy you're in my life. Public display of affection. All right, we'll see you guys.
Bye.
Oh, now I get to give you my tour.
There's no tour.
There's the rice we had tonight. There's the lamb bones that's the destruction of our lambs that we ate tonight. She's got a SCOBY right there. A little bit of kombucha being made.
And chicken feed food.
She's got chicken food over there. Don't forget about the Black's Law Dictionary. That's the 5th edition. Okay. Let me take you over here. Look, here's our apples over here, right off our trees outside, y'all. I mean, look at all this abundance. We are faithful, and so we have abundance. And you can have it too on this place for rent. There's apple trees ready to go. You can pick your own apples. There's our nice copper pitcher. And it's just kind of the same old, same old.
I took my
and here,
comments away.
if you guys get some pearl powder, you won't have to worry. You won't have to worry about some wrinkles. All right? All right, y'all. Take care of yourselves out there. Remember, the most capable hand is at the end of your wrist.